Hello there, welcome to my new video. In this video I'm gonna talk about Knex. Knex is a query builder that is used to connect Node.js to the database. And here I have empty project folder. I'm gonna initialize npm and then I'm gonna install a few packages like Express, Knex, NodeMon and PG. And I'm gonna create index.js and I'm gonna write a boilerplate for Express. Here I'm gonna use NodeMon to start the server, and whenever there is a change we can see it in the live. So it's working fine. I'm also gonna create a folder db and with the db.js inside it, and I'm gonna initialize the Knex in it so that it creates Knex file.js, which has all the configuration um, details for different environments. I'm gonna change staging to development so that we can use PostgreSQL. It has a database username password. I'm gonna open pgadmin4 where I can show the database that I have. um, Here I have a database PostgreSQL with the SDB database. Inside that, in public schema, I have table. I have already migrated other table. I'm gonna show you how to do migrations too. This is the PostgreSQL with all the databases I have, you can see. And now I'm gonna change the database to DB, and username and password I'm gonna give. These are the migrations where as you can see, the migrations inside the tables are created. So I'm gonna give other name here using Knex user migrations, as I'm gonna create user database. Next I'm gonna show how to set up the Knex and connect it to the Node.js. You just need to use Knex and call Knex file dot development so that it gets connected to that database, whatever you specified in the development. And now let's see how to create the migrations. As you can see, you just need to use the command Knex migrate make and migration name, whatever name you are using. I'm using create user, and then it's gonna create migrations with the hash number. Inside it has up and down. Inside up, I'm gonna write knex.schema.create table so that whenever you use up, it creates a table like whenever you run the migration. And in down, it's gonna drop the table so it undoes whatever you did in up. So here I'm gonna create a users table with the primary key ID and a first name field and also a last name field, which are not null. That is what I'm specifying here. And you can see the syntax on the left side. It should be here somewhere. So to update this latest migration, you just need to specify Knex migrate latest. Along with it, you're gonna specify migrations directory, that is nothing but db/migrations, where our migrations are residing. So after running this, batch 1 is running and our Knex user migrations are created with users table. Now let's see how to query the data from the database after creating and updating and deleting the data in the database. For inserting data into the database, I'm gonna use the post request, and this is how it goes. We use Knex. Um, we need to require the DB file that we created. Uh, so next.users and insert is what we use to insert data, whatever data we are going to insert into the fields. And after inserting, we are gonna see what is inserted using select query. Using Knex, we are going to write select query as such, and we are gonna get the response users whatever is created. Let's see in Postman. Run this in let's start the server and run the URL and send the request. So as you can see, it created a row, and we also queried the data using select. And now let's see how to do update and delete. That's about updating and deleting the rows in the database. Next, we're going to see how to write parameterized queries to inject SQL. Here, we are going to use question mark to insert data. We specify the data that needs to be binded with that question mark in a array, as you can see in the example on the left side. Here, I'm gonna write the get request to get all the data whatever is inside the database by sending a get request. I think I did not specify the callback, so there you go. So whenever I send the response, it has to be shown in the response. So we got the data. I'm gonna show other way to write Knex methods to get the data using Knex.raw. Using raw, we are gonna write actual SQL query. I'm gonna show you in a second to insert data. I'm gonna get the data, select users. I'm gonna use the actual SQL query like select star from users. It's gonna show the same response that showed before but with extra data. So I'm gonna get only the rows. That's the content that we need. So this is how we use raw to write the exact SQL query by not using the methods of Knex. I'm also going to show how to do this with insert. I'm going to comment all that, and now I'm going to use raw and insert into table users the fields first name last name and values question mark. The what values goes inside question mark is put in the array. After that, whatever we send in that array is respectively taken into those question marks. First question mark and second question mark takes first and last. So when I insert it, we got a row added into our database. So that's how we can write parameterized queries. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you like it. Have a great day. Bye bye.